gut, dass ja sobald ich weiß, das ist Molly.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, the man, the myth, the legend, Pickdroppers, back at it again with a Madden Ultimate Team video. And in this video, I am debuting my all-Steelers squad. You guys saw by the title. And this team is definitely very good. Now, I made this team a couple of weeks ago, so some of the players on this team might not be the best. Because there might have been newer players that came out in the past week or 2 weeks or something. And you guys see my coins are lowish, so I wasn't able to get like the 97 or 98 overall Mel Blunt at the time of recording this. I wasn't able to get a couple of cards, but you guys see also my coaching staff. Now, the only thing that I did not have Steelers was my playbooks, because I did not want to get just demolished every single game. I wanted to bring competitive games. And you guys see the teams are pretty much equal in overall. He does have a little bit better players, but it's pretty much the same team. And you guys see he already starts out the game running the ball. And the one weakness on this team, usually for Steelers teams, it's been secondary. But this year it is not secondary. For this team, it is probably the O-line / tight ends. That whole front is not very good. Now, it's still good, but it's not very good. And then my D-line. Now, my D-line is just okay. I do have Cameron Hayward, who is a beast. And then I'm pretty sure my D-tackle is like a 93 overall or something. I might be wrong. But you guys see, I end up getting the user pick. And, of course, he drags me out of the end zone. And if you guys did not know, if that happened in an NFL game, I would have been rewarded a touchback, and I would have gotten it at the 20-yard line. For some reason, Madden doesn't know the rules. I don't know why. And then right here, of course, his cornerback, who is right now in a cloud, comes all the way back to get that route guarded. I knew what defense he was in, and I wish Madden would reward players for knowing what the opponent's defense is in, or what your opponent's defense is. And, of course, they bail out the opponent. But that's just been Madden for a long time. And he is in a cover 3. Somehow all 3 safeties come over. I don't know how that happened, but it did. And right here, I saw that I had him open because he brought down one of his safeties. I throw it up. Beautiful catch by my wide receivers. My wide receiving core is definitely very good. I have speed in Mike Wallace. Very good catcher in Antonio Brown. Yeah, Eli Rogers is another pretty speedy wide receiver. So my wide receiving core is pretty good. My running back's pretty good. And my quarterback's definitely good. So I'm definitely not too mad with this team because, again, my secondary is not too bad. And so I'm not too mad with this team. Right here, he did not have anybody open. You guys see I go for the SWAT. And, of course, he catches the interception. Don't understand why Madden has that in the game. It makes absolutely no sense why, if you're intentionally pressing SWAT, they go for the interception. And I've had times where I go for the interception and they go for the SWAT instead. It makes no sense. It switched field positions. It pretty much changed the game. He ended up getting a fumble touchdown off clicking on the last second. He clicked onto the player and gets a fumble, completely bailed out. This game was so hard to play. I'm hoping EA somehow comes through this video and just watches this video, because Madden is just so garbage this year. I mean, it is horrible. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. It is horrible this year. The gameplay is just garbage. Right here, of course, I don't get my feet in bounds because he gets a speed burst out of bounds. And instead of allowing me to press A, which I was trying to do, of course, it overrides my A and decides to go with a rack catch. Doesn't make any sense at all. But again, that's Madden for you this year. And then right here, I do not have anybody open. I decide to throw it up, see if I can get an aggressive catch. Of course, he gets a perfect bounce to get the interception. You know, this game, it was just horrible. It was one of the worst Madden games I've ever played. Makes no sense at all how this game got passed through development. And I understand if these things happen once every season or two. But even then, it shouldn't happen. And people always say, well, Madden in NFL, in the real life, stuff like this happens. I agree with that. Stuff like this happens, but not to the best players. Madden Ultimate Team, you have the best players. That should not happen. Like, how did he get that pass through? It makes no sense. The best players are the cards I have. These are based on some of their best games. In their best games, they did not drop 2 interceptions in a row. They did not fumble twice in a game. Now, obviously, this hasn't happened yet. I'm pretty sure I've dropped a couple of picks in this game, though. But that should just never happen with an Ultimate Team. Maybe once a season. I'll give you that, maybe once a season. And then I get a crazy speed burst there. Don't know how that happens. I'll take it, but that should just not happen. And these are the best players that played in pretty much their best games. Those are what the cards are based off of. These things should just not happen. It doesn't make any sense. Most of Madden just makes no sense. It's just animation based. Get the animation you want and you'll be good. Like, one of the worst things is your quarterback, after you press a button, sometimes takes 4 to 5 seconds to throw the ball because they take the longest cockback ever to just throw the ball. Makes no sense. And then, of course, he just gets block shed after block shed. Block sheds are horrible in this game. I'm throwing it into coverage. I'm playing really stupid. And right here, oh my God, I was so mad. I pressed A. I'm spamming X. And they still give me that possession catch animation. Oh my God. And it turns to a turnover on downs. Madden is so garbage this year. How do I get stuck in that animation? I am spamming X. Literally spamming it on my controller. And then, of course, it bounces off my hand, the interception. This game was one of the hardest games I've ever had to play. And it was just so annoying to play because Madden just makes no sense this year. Madden 17 is one of the worst games ever. You can say what you want. The devs say what they want. They never talk to any of the players. They're horrible at customer service. They don't do anything that makes sense football-wise. I am convinced none of them actually watch football because none of the things they do make any sense. They need someone that knows logic and physics in their game because their game just makes no sense this year. And I just want a better Madden. You guys see, I'm going to end up scoring the touchdown, but he gets bailed out at the end of the game. His running back somehow cuts up field at the last second, gets a catch, gets a field goal. He ends up winning this game. I start the season 0-1. I have taken a break, but I will be back. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please like if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're new, and write a comment down below on what you would like to see next. It's your boy Pickdroppers, and I'm out. Peace!